Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is just making some update. It was quite lucky, and then as I planned. So as my previous video said, we just short of like 600-700. So we already hit target on this S apex because this is 50,000 apex evaluation. So currently my balance is stay at 53,362, so it's more than enough. But unfortunately this if including today, I just traded for 6 days, so I just need another day of trade. So tomorrow I will do some trade, but it's okay. I mean, if you are confident with your strategy, you don't need no need to worry. I mean, if everything is in place, your money management is in place, I just continue to trade until the 7 days. So it just shows, I mean, in real account you cannot trade as once you hit your target and then you stop trading. I mean, that's nonsense. That means you are not confident with your trading system and your money management. So I will just continue trade tomorrow, so because it's just only 6 days. So in this one, we in this account 52,000. This one actually pretty early. I started pretty early, and then I think 2 days earlier, but this one haven't hit, although already 7 days. But this one should still short of 1,000, standing at 52,031. So we are just a little bit less of 1,000. So hopefully we can get it done by this week. Regarding trade day account, trade day need because it's 100,000 account with 2,000 maximum end of day drawdown, and then 5,000 target. So we are currently sitting at 103,000. I'm not sure if there's good opportunity. If we are closing very good this week, then possibly by Friday we can get it. If we couldn't do it, then maybe I have to delay until next Monday or Tuesday to hit 105,000. Hopefully, I'm not sure about it. I mean, we have to wait the market. So today I go back to today. I have two trade just now on Asia session. Is a bit boring. Nothing much. The price is just moving up and down like 10-20 pips. You cannot get any trade on such range market, because 10-20 pips move maximum. I mean, you don't have, unless you are like sniper 100% accuracy, but sell on top, buy at bottom, otherwise you cannot get any trade at all. So in UK session, I got one entry here, a big candle, and then I have one entry here, but the price just couldn't push up, and then it come back, hit my stop. I think I lost like 6-7 pips, 6-7 ticks somewhere around. So I think 7362. And then yeah, it stopped up at me as 8 ticks. So I just wait. Then it shows again there's no I mean, the selling pressure is not enough, and then it goes back up again. Very nice one. So I just entry again on 7362. So it all the way went up to 7392. So it's about 30 ticks profit. That's my usually what how I do. How that's how my strategy works. Normally I will around 10 to 12 ticks of stop loss, and then my take profit normally it will be around 20 to 30 ticks. Sometimes it depends on what type of market. If the market is good, then I will just keep running until 50-60 ticks. I even sometimes I can get like 90 ticks for a single trade. It still depends on how the market movement. If the market movement is good, I will run it until 80-90 pips. So today I want to discuss something. That day I already share how I normally approach the market. Before I approach them, I will go my Monte Carlo simulations to stress test my whole system before I will go for simulation or even evaluation. So today I'm going to share another quite important, which many people doesn't. I mean, even I watch some video or even in social media, nobody is telling the the truth behind trailing. I mean, you're trailing your the position in your favor. So you see, many people say, okay, you have to strict cut loss on losing position, but you have to trail your winning position. Yes, it is true, but a lot of people don't tell you one thing. So how are you going to trail? So sometimes you see a lot of people complaining about this prop firm evaluation, like those trailing drawdown, they are all complaining because they don't get one very simple things. If you are losing on 1 hour, for instance, like my trade, I'm losing 1 hour equivalent to 10 to 12 ticks, my 1 hour. So if let's say this trade already give me like 30 ticks, am I going to just putting it at break even and then I'm risking 30 ticks for the whole trade? Of course I wouldn't do that, because if let's say this trade I'm risking my whole profit 30 ticks, I'm going for another, I need to at least another 30 ticks, which means the whole trade need to be 60 ticks to consider worthwhile keeping that trade, or otherwise it is not worth, if not worthwhile to keep that trade. If you want to trail like myself, I trail. It depends on the candle, big or small. If the candle is huge, like this candle is huge, like around 15-20 ticks move, I still will trail it with only maximum 1 hour risk to trail my winning position. So even like if it goes like 75 and then it come back like 10 12 picks, it hits me, then I'm out. So I'm still risking 1 hour to trail my position. If I do like most people does, that's why many people, you can see many people out there, they are complaining about trailing drawdown. If let's say I trail like 1 hour, by the end, if the trade goes back against me, that means I'm still losing 1 hour. But if I use the whole profit, like 30 ticks profit on this position, I just put my entry, or I just move my stop loss to break even. That means I'm risking 3R just for the sake I want to trail my winning position. That means I'm risking 33R. That means if I really want to consider it worthwhile for 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, this whole trade have to profit at least 60 ticks. Only consider worthwhile I'm risking the 30 ticks. So if let's say you are risking this 30 ticks and then the price goes up only 15 ticks, that means you are risking 1R to win another 0.5R. And then you are risking 3R at the same time. So it is not worth it. You and then another thing is, many people love to use one sort of like misleading type of information. They always will tell you never add position at losing position, never add any position at losing, but add position at winning. Or even sometimes some people will tell you, oh, add position on winning, and then or maybe some even will say, oh, you should take your partial profit when the profit when your trade is going in your favor. I mean, let me tell you something. If you don't add on losing position, why are you adding on winning position? This is something that for me it doesn't make sense. One, let's say I'm buying this trade. If at cheap, I don't want to sell, let's say 73.62 my entry here. And then if I don't buy cheap here, why would I want to buy it at let's say the position already moved 10 ticks? Why I want to buy another at higher price instead of here? You should buy at lower here, right? If you are so confident, so why should you add position on winning? If you don't add at losing, don't add at winning. It's very simple. And then some people will teach, I mean, some course, they proudly telling you, oh, we can close partial here, close partial there. I mean, there's no such thing in close partial. I mean, in my trading strategy, there's no such thing of closing partial. You have to be confident on your trading system. The trade either work or it don't work. If you close partial, that means you are not confident on that trade anymore. Why don't you just close it and wait for another good setup? What's the point to closing partial? And then even if the trade goes very well, it just earn you half. So you are gambling with the market, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it works for somebody, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Why you want to close partial? If you think the trade you are going to do, I mean the running trade, the winning trade you are going to do, I mean, is you have no more confidence the price is going up, then why you don't want to just close the trade and wait for another new setup? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. If you don't add at losing position, you should add at losing position, right? I mean, if you are confident with your setup, you should add at let's say my trade is 73.62, and I'm very confident with the trade. Then when the price goes 73.52, it's much more cheaper. Then I should buy even more, right? Why you are scared to add? If you don't add at losing position, then why would you add at winning position at a higher price? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. If I enter this 73.62, yeah, the price goes on my favor, then I go and add position. What's the point? Because I already bought at low. Then now I'm risking another whole thing. Then this whole setup become invalid already. And then I buy something at much more higher price instead of the low price. It offered me lower price. I don't want to buy more. Then I buy it at a higher price. There's no point. I mean, I just don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Second thing, the closing partial also doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, you are managing a trade. If the trade doesn't go, I mean, if you are not confident in that trade, just close everything, wait for new setup. Closing partial, I mean, I don't see a point of closing partial. Lock profit, you either close everything or you just move the stop loss. If it hits you, it hits you, then game over. Then wait for new setup, come back fresh, forget about the old trade. I mean, that's how I approach the market. Yeah, so that's why I mean, sometimes I will add position on my losing position, but rarely. But winning position, I add position at winning position. I mean, there's no such thing in my dictionary. Why? Because I'm trading short term. You see, all most of my trade, I can show you back later. You see, most of my trade like 5, 15, 20, less than 1 hour. Normally my trade will be less than 1 hour. I can show you all my previous trades as well. Once again, you see my trade normally. I entry here. This is 5 minute charts. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, 20 minutes. I can show you. I entry here, my stop out is here, like 15 minutes. My entry here, you see my entry here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 15 minutes straight. I can show you, I have a lot of entry here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 minutes. I can show you so many instances. You see, this one I entry from here, 1, 2, 10 minutes. So I don't find a reason why people will add position at. I mean, especially you are in day trading. You are not like those swing trader. If you are doing day trading, I mean, you want to get in the position fast, come out from the position fast. Normally, it's within 1 or 2 hours. If you are, somebody always like to use the concept of price action. What you mean by price action? Price action is you see on the short term, not on the long term. You tell me, oh, today this price action is looking good, and then it will goes up, and then the buyer is coming in, the seller is coming in. Then you tell me, oh, after 3 hours, 4 hours. I mean, there's another session people coming in. For instance, like you say, okay, this entry price action very good, Asian section, and then until US session, does the price action still remain good there? I don't think so. The Asia session people already went sleep. They create the price action for a nice trade. Then why, who, no, I don't know which rules that said US session must take over Asia section price action. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, a lot of people love to use this price action concept. So I don't know what they means. Okay, maybe they can work. I mean, as long as they can profit from the market, and it wasn't a bad thing. But in my opinion, for price action, supply and demand, volume trading, everything is on short term, because you are trading for very short term. Even if you are looking for price action, it's immediate price action, not future price action. My trade never, when I go in a trade, usually it will happen around 6 candles, 6 to 10 candles. I rarely goes like 10 candles. Normally it's like 4 to 6 candles maximum already. That's called price. I mean, to me, that's called price action, because for like 10 candles is less than an hour. So even like you are trading Asia session, the price action is created. The market brewing is created by the Asia session. So you should get it done by Asia session. Why you should wait it until like UK session, or maybe US session? I mean, so many hours those Asian session people already went to sleep. So what makes you think that US sessions people have to take over Asia session price action? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe it works for someone else. It just doesn't work for me. So that's my idea on approach on trading. Like even like supply or demand, it's the same thing. You need fast. I mean, if you find spot an opportunity, you think it's good, then go in, then go out, come out fast. And then if you put in a trade and then you wait there, the price is doing nothing. That means that is not price action anymore, because you price action is more on a little bit near to momentum. So the momentum create price action. So price action is the immediate momentum, immediate price action. Why would you want to open a trade and then wait for 6 hours and then you tell me that's called price action? People will come back 6 hours later to continue the price action you see earlier. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, that's what I cannot teach you. It's not because I don't want to teach everybody on how I approach my trading strategy or trading system, because everybody interpret on chart differently. Even a highly profitable trader, they give one very good system to 5 individual trader. I mean, the result is still not the same. So I hope everyone who watched this video, they can create their own system. What I can share is how actually you should go and approach on trailing stop loss or trailing your profit, how to really efficiently run on your money management. I'm not going to teach you any like how you are spot trial price action, because this is very difficult thing. You have to gain it from your experience. Nobody can teach you a holy grail system. Only you can find your own comfortable system to trade in the market. That's all I want to share now. So maybe I will update again on end of this week, since most or on this apex we got it one done. So hopefully in next 2 days we can get these two done. So we will be trading on funded account next week already, because I think because we still have US session later. And then this basically I will still continue trading. So we have US session. If US session good, then tomorrow most likely this one also will complete the evaluation. So trade day worst come to worst, maybe next week I can get it done. So we are doing quite good now, 103 short of 2,900 something. So hopefully we can do it by Friday, or otherwise then we try to hit our profit by next week. So that means we got two, most likely, hopefully and most likely we got two funded on Apex first. Then once trade day done, we also got funded from trade day. So we got 3 account done. So my plan is once this everything is done, so I most likely I will add another 3 Apex 50,000 account. I will be slowly building up it to like 20 accounts. So we do it step by step, because I need to familiarize everything and then getting used to it. And then we don't want to too aggressive, more conservative side, do it one by one. Okay, that's all for today, guys. So hopefully you all get what I'm trying to tell you guys. I hope it helps you guys. Thank you very much.